Hi guys, welcome back. So in the last video we discussed about how to broke a singleton design pattern using serializable and clonable all the ways, right? So in this video we'll try to cover how we can broke using reflections API. What is reflection API basically? So reflection API is nothing but, so if you want to see the inside Java class, okay, so they are having couple of methods and all the stuffs, okay, using that we can see inside Java class what is there basically. Okay, now let's try to find how to broke a singleton design patterns using our reflection API. Okay, so it is very simple. Let me open the code of singleton design pattern, right? So this is the code we need to broke it out, right? So as of now this is like a, what is that, this is singleton design pattern, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to simply after creating the first object, right? So what I'm going to do, system.out.println, let me try to print, okay, let me try to print the hash code here. Okay, so let me just copy paste this one. Okay, so first we are printing the first hash code. Okay, now I am going to broke that, right? So I am creating the second object as null first of all. Okay, then we have a get declared constructors, which is help us to get the constructor whatever is available in the particular Java class. Okay, so what is our class? JDBC util, right? JDBC util dot class dot get declared constructors. Okay, get declared constructor, which is helping us to pick all the constructor. So I am going to save this one into constructor, what is that, constructor array. Okay, okay, so please import the java.lang.reflect, okay, reflection API, so equal to, okay, so we are just got all the constructors. Okay, from the constructor what I'm going to do, I'm going to iterate this constructor using for each. Okay, how basically we can iterate it? So one by for each will help us to iterate one by one. Okay, so let me iterate the constructors object and I'm trying to get one by one. So you know that as of now we have one empty constructor, right? Basically you can able to see this is the empty constructor, by default it will be there. So as of now I'm trying to constructor dot set accessible. Okay, as of now we cannot able to access this constructor, right, as it is in private mode. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this as a true. So it means that it is now it is accessible via everywhere. So it means it is a public mode. Okay, you can see that if you are not aware of why private and why we are having this method, please watch my last videos. Okay, earlier videos I explained clearly. So I just trying to access as true. Okay, so now that concept was removed, right? It is not a private. So what I'm going to do now, from the constructor I'm going to create a new instance. So constructor.new instance. So as this is an empty constructor, I'm just giving a new instance of. Okay, so it means that it will give the new instance of that particular object. Okay, so I'm going to save that into obj2. Okay, so that's all. So what is the error? And okay, just a casting. Okay, so I just cast that and it can able to save into object2. What is the error? Throws. Okay, you add it whatever throws you want. Okay, so now let me try to print the hash code of this as well. Okay, it is I already printing this. Okay, let's try to differentiate. Let's try to see that what is the, is that coming the hash code as same or different. See, you can see that, right? 2 times the object created what called. It means that it was created 2 object. So our JDBC util now it is not as a singleton design patterns, as we still added the command coding and everything, but still it is not a singleton design patterns. Using reflection API also we can able to break that. Okay, how to solve this? Okay, to avoid this type of situations we face like serialization and all this stuff, right? To avoid this, in Java they have a enum. Okay, what is enum basically? So enum is similar like a class, okay, but it holds the constants and all the stuffs. Okay, so if you want to know about enum in depth, you just go through my Java tutorials. Okay, here we are going to see how to avoid the breaking of reflections using enum. Okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, so whenever I'm creating the JDBC util, right, so instead of creating the class, what I'm going to do, simply I'm going Singleton. Okay, instead of the Java class, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a enum. Okay, so maybe let me give it a JDBC util enum. Okay, so this is just a name. Okay, so this is the enum. This is similar like a Java class. Let me create the enum. Okay, so here I need to add the field as instance. That's all. Okay, I done it out. Okay, so now let's try to see that how it is resolving us, how it is helping us. Okay, let me go, and so you understood about reflections, right? So I am just deleting that code. Okay, so let me delete the inside the method. Okay, yeah, let me delete as of now. Okay, let me comment it out so that in future we can refer it out. Okay, so I am just commenting out all the code. Okay, so now as we you know enum is helping us how to create a object for enum. Let's check one thing. So for example, first object I am going to tell us JDBC util enum, right? So let me try to, okay, let's say object 1, okay, equal to, how basically we will create the object, new JDBC util enum. No, nothing need to do here like that. Okay, you need to give the dot instance as it is a constants, right? So now you can get the object of that. Okay, so if you are having some methods inside that also, inside enum also, you can able to access that. Maybe let me create on dummy method. Okay, so public void show. Okay, so just I'm creating one dummy method as well. Okay, inside the enum. Okay, system dot out dot println. Okay, enum Java class single. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, so I just create a object 1. Let's create one more object, object 2. Okay, so let's try to print the, what is that, hash code of both object 1, object 2, right? So object 1, this is also object 1. Okay, object 1 and object 2, and even I can easily call the show method as well, object 1 dot show. Okay, so what is our expected output? So both should be same as we are using enum. The only singleton design pattern has to, singleton object, single object only has to create, right? So and even I can call the method as well. Let's try to run this program and see. So with the help of enum, we can simply achieve the singleton design patterns. So here people cannot broke this. Okay, so whatever people broken earlier, right? So that those type of like serialization and all the stuff, they cannot do the broken here actually. Okay, so because enum by default enum is a singleton design patterns. Okay, so it is like a thread safe by default. Okay, so we no need to worry about thread safe and all the stuffs when we are using the enum. Okay, hope you understood about singleton design pattern. Okay, from the next video we'll jump into other design patterns. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.